friends say omo corporate parliamentary seats ni bi ena ode LGBT minim so bi na I don't know I can't tell but lucky ye ka say ya na ma send but as usual who send ya de wa ha ba ye ka say ya na ne pie efre say o tie show no na almost so they want to and me nwanwa kakra Ebenezer Otinkrasi Bobie, I hope you know that Jerry J encourage church members. Yes, of course. Now, PSC says you guys should just help to vote out Carlos Ahenkra, the one who chewed the ballot papers. Like, go to know. Okay, so Abraham says, well composed and articulate person being careful not to deviate from his objectives. Okay, so this one is coming from Abraham Tamaklo. Abba. Okay, so young conquer me patch oh me when it comes to this LGBTQ issues, trust me, me because idea but media on my side, I don't joke with this nonsense. Not at all. No, not at all. I don't joke with it. And then Obi this Sunday me said that TikTok was said that him. And Obusam say why me nipa kro. But nipa Obi afreso or ye nipa kro no PAD. I think na ye pe ne contact Ansah na ya bo obebo no akeka nsem a ebi kura na nyo na ye. So obviously Tommy Akwaba
Commander
Boko de
na me adom de
good yenu Charles Makati wa Charles Akwaba
Commander Josu
Bibia Boko
Bibia anya Boko
anya Boko say
Bibia Boko
Bibia anya Boko Kwame take it easy
me ba na wo kom enti say Bibia Boko asanka
so
Bibia anya Boko
no say anyway
Bibia
anya okay so you got video no mra me ba me mo be ba be juma say ye on you ready okay so are you ready ne colors or the year ne adverts ni pando pando is your friend or Kwame your friend say pando me mama checking again okay me nim ni pakro obi na this Sunday me and okay Fredo now me that's it mama emra Mama mbusa some races here probably be a bit me boy me ya clear issues no but Pando Hannah Teta says my regards to Charles McCarthy and Mensa Thompson. Okay, so Leslie so Albert Twayo here. Leslie Akwaba. Boko there. All right, okay. Yeah, best about Godfrey Abo just says I think the person is not serious. And me say politics say why you want to know. Obehwe no. Charlie. Biti baby na or body damage so you can never tell but me patcho say me producer are ready on your name team flow so that make me have Juma say me come why never anyway, all right. So my main conquer bought a young man for a get the crowd to quick one. I don't know. Hey, any quite do
So
anyway, Benjamin Divine. All right, so Divine, Divine Kwaba.
No, Madugu ni campaign manager ni.
Okay. So Benjamin Madugu Avonoche.
Yes.
Okay, but me you know what they say Divine
Agbeti. Divine Selassie.
Oh, Divine Selassie
Agbeti, yes.
Oh, okay. All right. But sir, a friend is ad binwa and social media no
There be and we are not the ones. In fact, will be one of our delegates or what's the name? On new platform where we are moving TikTok. And now or generative video man candidates be brave. I mean in the and then when he does it, he puts in all sorts of pictures of different candidates and all that. And he went to put in one of those pictures that had a house painted rainbow. All right. So that was all of it. It had nothing to do with Divine. Divine has not sanctioned it. Divine has not altered it with the social media. Divine, a soldier knew. He was in the British Army. He was in war in Afghanistan. He was in war in Iraq. He went to the University of Portsmouth and studied international relations and had first class. He went to London School of Economics. He had worked with the Bank of England and had worked at the global office of Barclays. He is not somebody who had anything to do with the LGBT community. He has never associated with them. He has never made any comment anywhere that had anything to do with that community.
Okay.
But of course, MP, Madame De La Soa, say Okokasa no one of our branch meetings. Say okay video be and a video no or who say a video no or more painty LGBT or a sure say almost sponsor the value. That is how this whole thing started.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
That's how this was. But the fact is that our MP, she had done her part. I mean, I know she knows me very well. She has done her part in the conference. But the fact is that
anyway,
Benjamin,
I think sir, you be Pemre Papa to talk about the campaign issues at the constituency.
Yeah.
But seriously, me who video no anapay on my phone. I was just surprised, but as usual, Divine minimum and I mean no musano, so it was just unfair that you'll be playing it and saying I mean in some basa. It's good say what and cano offer now or put clarity on it. Yeah, that's be brave. But at the right time, and then in Peripheral studio, you were Juma be but at the right time, we will sit down and talk about Pandu, right?
All right, okay.
Yo, British Army, sir, yes, sir. Soldier, sir, salute you, sir. All right, okay, so that's it. Mekwaba, yamre. Oh my way, go people to be a watch the best. No, you branch up for Koyo Kukubaya or so Afghanistan. So they are gone potatoes. Branch up for 1 juniper.
What was your position in the US Army? I say I can't say for now.
I can say. Now your friend say the OD or money to Afghanistan grow money di. Brajampo, what yaza? Akwari yaza papa. Umu konwa money macaroni momudi car was menka. Kofa soja etu uko soja wuni picture ba kokra. E wo bi ase say because soja to uni adam for uni picture ba kokra. Hey. Sa na omu nipa ba ko. Sa na osesa enro ewa America pharmacy shop bi wo ba Ghana so a doctor. Akufa no microphone ba ko. Na madam for give bi nim no America no. Provo, woman, Patch of Bobby.
The Kuford
CD capsules. My body didn't say.
What body and prince?
CD ointment. And also,
what brand CD and prince?
No, so what pay immune booster pa. Said you need Paquano Bay where Juma said yes, sir. Simple. Copper CD capsules. And Yaruamo ball rough. Ye nims one auntie and now I Juma Crabby, no bra you so wiki bia.
And you may help no.
And ye what is CD capsules in Kane? We are swim the copebia. What house watcher?
And a CD ointment.
And ye do it at a Adabanya Hono, cause CD Herbal Center, ya, where CD ointment, ni CD capsules, no, I will actually be Saram Sport, ya, a Benny 19 Johnson. Now, quote, she says a general body pains, yan quote to J. Ayano, ya, near corner posona poso, Honamia, CD ointment, in tea, few days, shrimp a quart, ya, one of the CD capsules, shrimp a quart, one of CD capsules, no, now the CD ointment and so a massage.
Now, many nebi were here.
Pharmacies, chemical and herbal shops, Boudoir, for 050-5767-425, and 0209-682836. A pay for a batter or more money for an Kwada when if you do me nunca. FDA, I shall say a dreading crowd to my jatum say.
Na den na ofreju maba ya se waye bosan se e dia semwa
binishi ma fo kwa na ekwo wo mo animu bosia kra mi pedia me de abobra so a menya bi
NSR Eclipse Collateral Management for Abamaye waye prime brokerage service na no se de tie nie so we japade na wo ho nkrata gutumi de nkrata ne beja Eclipse Collateral Management na so bi so we japade e bia na ne nkrata no animu anom na ope bosia ye de wo nkrata ne yensi achi ba manipa no bosia etua ehon faso ma wo ankrata ne ye wo de ni di free
ne se woni akura ntie
emane ha okra esanse wono so wo ajapade a wo de ba yenti no eno na bank de beton gwabra won kwo wo de ne ho kra
na kire sa men krata da dem no ebetumi ama manya sika wo bra me japade no ehon nka
sapepepe wo be hu Eclipse Collateral Management e wa Denta Pantai Junction at Denta new site wa 0543832466. Eclipse Collateral Management. Think safety and decent income.
I'll go a cry from a tear for. Yet, yes, some dinner, bro. Annie, some dankasa. A bremo dear, a cry 100.5. Your Facebook, no. Ya dan demu. Ya dia who swore kama. And in your dimu. And ya dia shemo dia mamo. And to washa. And demu yo. Follow ye. Our all social media handles. Make your Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and now your Facebook page, you know. And yeah, Accra 100.5 FM. A boom, Accra 100.5 FM. A boom, sir. Yana when me a domane dan channel. A bribia Accra 100.5 FM. A beba life, no. You been notified. Accra 100.5 FM. Your Facebook page, ya demo. And ya krabe shankasa.
Unim say, unipibia can crow any ba. I am agency so. Now so ekopa says see no kotechima. Ene na sempa ene diabo. Eno ti ena make up for tabia herbal capsules e diamount. Say yesi ya dia pa ana agi unipibia na boso dia. But what dia num tabia herbal capsules. Na boy yi usisi mama mai na wenya sisie etimi abo eduma pa. Say ya ayem tim ena agi ye funu ya boso. Ama wuntimi nya wo hohia. But what dia num tabia herbal capsules. Na etimi yi ni efi nipibia nim ama wo ye funu ada ho. Tabia herbal capsules ebuso ewo pharmacy shops any herbal shops ewo wiase afananyina ana afre ahomatrufo yi 0243686861 kai say wo ma akranufo wo your penfo ana wondi infedu wochia numbi Tabia herbal capsules wonsunumbi.
Why Wura? Always Wura. Why does her quest to save her gold and business leave us hungry, unemployed, and broken? Why?
Don't miss the new drama series, Wura, where everything is fair game. Watch as Wura does whatever it takes to own it all. Only on Showmax. Sign up now at showmax.com.
I'll go Accra from a tier 4. Yadia some dinner, bro. Ane, eya some dankasa. A bremo dear. Accra 100.5. Your Facebook no. Yada demu. Yadia who swore kama. And in your dimu. And yadia shemu diamamo. And to washa. Edemu yo. Follow ye. Our all social media handles. Major Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and na your Facebook page, you know. Eye Accra 100.5 FM. E boom Accra 100.5 FM. E boom sa. Yana we mia adoma na dan channel. Every bia Accra 100.5 FM. E beba life no. Ye be notify. Accra 100.5 FM. Your Facebook page ya dadamu. Eye krabe shankasa.
Give us P capsules. A memory. Manum bia ye benemua. Kani mitutu ya na minkuma bua sese die. Betu esa kum menia G. Give us P capsules.
Give it to me, baby.
Give us core capsules so eh.
E mani membe nyina akoko yade. Sisi yade amama nya yem timotete wo mo no. Yedro no no. Manum bi amama de me ho.
Give us core capsules. Mrs. Moye ding. Give us core capsules.
I give it to you, baby. You give it to me.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Give us in row. Amen ni jia bebusuemu papa. Na bema ka give us P capsules. Eni give us core capsules bomu nom dia. Na eni jeni ahoden no.
Wabrudo.
Give us P capsules.
And men what if you do what you do kronkwan efa.
Give us core capsules.
A pain for a battle one more menu for an kwada when if you do me nunka ho. E wo drugstore beer motofonko Give us Herbal Center. Teshi Mobile and Teshi Adriami. Phone numbers 0543 222 470 and 050 68
FD Ashusha sa ejedi enkrato yimu agya to mu se eye.
Go Accra from a tier 4. Yadia some dinner, bro. Ane, eya some dankasa. E bremo die. Accra 100.5. Your Facebook no. Yada demu. Yadia who swore kama. Ane nyoma dimu. Ane yadia shemu diamamo. Enti washa. Edemu yo. Follow ye. Our all social media handles. Major Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and na your Facebook page, you know. Eye Accra 100.5 FM. E boom Accra 100.5 FM. E boom sa. Yana we mia adoma na dan channel. Every bia Accra 100.5 FM. E beba life no. Ye be notify. Accra 100.5 FM. Your Facebook page ya dadamu. Eye krabe shankasa.
Hey. When was on your police in your draw? In Busaba Mesa, Abama Huadin.
Refuse to grow. Any offense will be count.
And what day immune system or Yankopon, and you're ready for Gadmusa Moya Hubano. And Nasa Wunum in Busaba Mesa, a Peja immune system, Nabria. Ya Yarientimu. Sasa dear, a month for the one, the Imbusaba Mesa, do the one dance yes, and Yarua who ran Nipa and Nina etimi banaso, and in Yarua Cassian Kaya Wutini D and a home car. No, you want suing, you know, a boy who buy every home. And now one pa, one Yarwana dada, no monum doctor in Rono, and no Imbusaba Mesanoa, and Momo who are deep in tea. Ya woman timpose, Yaria Ashomo. Imbusaba Mesa, and walk Kashi, and you may move Bia Yato in row, and to form friends 0246 20 8496. FDA, Ashisha said, Jedi and Cratry, what Jatu say, ye.
All right, so live on Accra 100.5. Yasia baby, Yamamu na Kwaba. Enche, yenya Little Nana Kusipoku will join us in the studio. Na in common term. But mama Kwaba baby, me won't be interesting. And the issues are usually LGBT issue. KO is there. Yanoni one. Who say Aban Babi na raise concerns about Kamara ni Ninsembia Waka Ede Afa but I could also a response on that issues no ever. Then still NDC MPP parliamentary issues are still pending. Then we have the military and the police clash. Accra regional command. So we are in it is Dampariako. Wakoshia Regional Police Command for New Mwako Kasa. We don't know the outcome, but we are still waiting anyway. And these are some of the issues you be discussing. But before that, no, some serious question me busa am say na why na be chi omo. Okay, I say so ECG disconnects Osu police barracks over illegal connection. 3 blocks at the police barracks at Osu in Accra have been disconnected over an illegal connection that is connected power directly without a meter by the National Revenue Mobilization Task Force of the Electricity Company of Ghana. But the question is, almost say you ECG court, mebwa, ya chubia. And to the police for one of you.
Oh, no, back on your serious.
When you see
you no better now.
I didn't.
But I was listening to that interview. I got disappointed in the
why?
CEO of ECG who knew power would defeat Gridco. Who knew defeat Akosombo. Really?
And think I can't
no, you that I know, you could have taken him on, but you allow him perhaps because of friendship.
And your friendship, that means ECG boss with them.
CEO, managing director of a company, you don't know power ever. You don't know what you are managing, but you know how much you want to take. I got furious listening to that man. He wasn't sounding like a CEO.
But he was sounding like
come on.
Like what?
Now Drew so wako Accra guys one no mo dina animu mo te reception ko will talk better. So wako Accra guys ako ye light to head man. Those are the reception but
the point is what's a free generational point say but then static.
No, but you should know.
But you should.
That's what the
money.
You should know.
Okay.
What are you paying for? Or see what the waker. But you don't know what they give you, but you want to pay them. What are you paying for?
So how much are you paying?
How much are you paying? How do you know what you are going to do?
No, but that is why he did not mention any. He said, "Oh, okay."
So this. Or see, car more than you say.
A car
500 and something.
They see in the various institutions.
Institution then or the man until Kwakuchanika.
What the benchmarking? How do you know the car? What the benchmarking then? The waji. What the waji? That day I sent you comments. I was not in sync with what the guy was saying. I didn't even know that. I didn't know that.
There is a certain more patches. A woman has with your patches. Okay, Sadia, Osu story. We don't care the boy. We had a Kaya, the boy. They say, oh, be a Osu BBNC.
I don't know.
BBNC. They have a chance. They said, I will be there. Eddie, you trust no be I try the baby, the way you force. Hey, no, mammy, fabric, I'm a club at the movement. We can listen to how come me and Rujugu, I hope call. Somebody listen to what I want. Anyway, straight. I mean, you better mean to me which one because. 3 issues ni nyina ye good me did say nipa for mo be say touch on ni nyina so bi so I don't know where to start from but yen got we American vice president issue no on LGBT no okay yen got no yen tie na na do response then issues are
speaker kasa
yeah speaker so yeah so why already I'm patch up quick one mama
let me be clear about where we stand. First of all, for the American press who are here, you know that a great deal of work in my career has been to address human rights issues, equality issues across the board, including as it relates to the LGBT community. And I feel very strongly about the importance of supporting the freedom and supporting and fighting for equality among all people, and that all people be treated equally. I will also say that this is an issue that we consider, and I consider, to be a human rights issue, and that will not change.
Okay, all right. So you go to another response or the my quick one.
Which has all kinds of implications, which is now being considered by the Parliament. It hasn't been passed, so the statement that there is legislation in Ghana to that effect is not accurate. No legislation. The bill is going through the Parliament. It's going through the Parliament. The Attorney General has found it necessary to speak to the committee about it regarding the constitutionality or otherwise of several of its provisions, and the Parliament is dealing with it. At the end of the process, I will come in. But in the meantime, the Parliament is dealing with it. And I have no doubt that the Parliament of Ghana will show, as it has done in the past, first of all, its sensitivity to human rights issues, as well as to the feelings of our population, and will come out with a responsible response to the proposed. The legislation was a legislation that has been provided as a private member's bill. This is not an official legislation of the government, but it is one that has been mooted by a handful of private members. So we will see what the final outcome of it. But my understanding from a recent discussion I had with the chairman of the committee, the substantial elements of the bill have already been modified as a result of the intervention of the Attorney General. We will see.
Okay, so I am say Yera Akufo na otie ne response. It's answer MP40 studio into me nyinam free omonum. But speaker so are responded to is it Camila or Kamala? Kamala, yeah. Yeah. Dear Kamala Bekayano responded to it, and let me just read a portion of what Speaker of Parliament Alban Babin Ekai, and quick one quote: I was so happy when I read that Pope Francis directed that no Reverend Father should celebrate over gay or lesbian marriage. Rome has spoken and it is final. Committee members that will refer the bill to, don't be intimidated by any person. Please let the report flow. We will be guided by our constitution. So what are you afraid of? Unquote. And this one is coming from the Speaker of Parliament, Ghana. Then the Speaker added, quote, as the Vice President of the USA, Kamala Harris, did yesterday, these things should not be tolerated. That is undemocratic. What is democracy? That someone should have to dictate to me what is good and what is bad? Unheard of. Because we have decided to devalue ourselves and go begging? Come on. We have more than enough. God has created more than enough for every person. The bill will be passed, unquote. And this is, a strong words from Speaker of Parliament, Alban Sumana Babin. But then with pictures from your seat of government, if we can get the pictures here, quick one, are trendy across the world. The government is not saying anything through the information ministry or whatever. So these are some of the pictures. I'm saying 3 days in there, and a amount for taking pictures on social media are trendy, and you'll be why say Akufo-Addo decorate the seat of government in this manner. So these are some of the pictures which I know say more follow ye show ye more who be more TB munim be, so I mean wasted time. Chaze, on this issues about LGBTQ matters. It seems I am command say gidi. Yes sir.
I'm in chat 25 million Russia.
And the topics no doesn't you about
time Ukraine. Now Maka say it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. And say my chief president, I think say your previous president I will be a team my new opportunity to be. I think President Kufuor was emphatic when he was asked about this. Same thing happened to Atamas, during Atamas this time. I think Mahama so.
Yeah.
And Akufo-Addo has not come out clearly. He has not been forthright when it comes to LGBTQRCC, because first one was it is bound to happen, and that there has not been agitation. When it gets to that level, that's when we hit the politics now.
Put that video
on the side. And radio kai virtually uti another response na the tintin and say a buying sign come home. Like government knows nothing about what is happening.
That is building a co-parliament.
Yes, it is not a government product. It is a product of a handful of distractors.
Tobias and Sambalat,
who have decided to go to Parliament with a private member bill. Well, see, he has engaged the chairman of the committee, and that all the necessary argument needed has been mounted. See, it means that he's speaking for, and not against. And I'm disappointed, highly disappointed in another Dankwa Akufo-Addo on his stance, because diplomats of Ghana, they represent Omaban. I thought Anadu said they are not supposed to interfere in things that happen in this country.
Okay, German ambassador.
Okay. So why are you allowing Kamala Harris to tell us how to govern our country? Kamala is a vice president, and to coordinate authority. So I cannot properly see vice to vice. There's so more engaged, not you. But then you need principles.
Say Akufo-Addo, American vice president.
Yes, any. But then me, I'm not surprised. I did not call Parliament. I checked Kwadodo. It is not for anything. Say Kamara back Africa. So our 3 nations store now because Uganda sending signal. Yes. Uganda pass it law no.
Yeah.
Stiffer punishment and what have you. And therefore they will not sit down and allow other countries of like minds to go the same way.
Yeah.
And to know which country now immediately Bibi Wahosa Ghana. Any what bill at that parliament, I think they are going to lay the bill, the report for debate pretty soon. This let me come here first, come and promise them money. These ones, what they need is money, crumbs. If you promise them 500,000, 100, to see how may and with the nature of parliament, I am say vote there.
Anything can happen.
No. If it is about voting, Ghana for LGBT we ebe firm. Ebe ye consensus cry. There will be no debate. Now 60,000 crab for children no muye na was it a dollar? $500 million. Oh come on. That is what I would say on that one.
Anyway, Tommy.
Commander.
On LGBTQ plus whatever.
Commander, me that's it. I'm in chair with you for an annual pay. Nah, I'm in.
Hey. Say, economy years now. What do we? Now I want to where we are getting. Now I want to.
Na mefa ofidi so na mema unianum Muslims nyina Ramadan Karim, especially to a good friend of mine, Tamidi Chaka. Yeah, we're an ardent listener of this program.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and then one of the people, your core fans.
I see.
Who is always supporting and behind you in the success of this show.
I'm grateful.
And Tamid Yamal Ramadan Karim.
Yeah.
Kwabena issue me be me fan starting free.
Yeah.
There were a number of dimensions, not just domestically, but also geopolitically. Last week, one of the biggest stories in the world is here. Africa.
Yeah.
When a group of countries are from BRICS.
Okay.
BRICS is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. They're from BRICS. Asia in South Africa. So the Russian President Vladimir Putin was in Africa.
Okay.
One of the agreement that was reached.
Okay.
And it's say China, the BRICS countries have agreed to trade in fuel to replace the US dollar with the Chinese yuan. And the Chinese yuan no, and they say ebedidja or your biano. Then what we are seeing in the geopolitics, them say the US is powerful because of their currency, the US dollar,
exactly,
and the petrodollar.
Yeah,
because the world trade in all global commodities in dollars, especially the petrol. And they say, Russia has agreed to accept the Chinese yuan as payment. Now Iran has agreed to join the club. Saudi Arabia has agreed to accept payment.
Saudi Arabia?
Yes.
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia.
But I know that Saudi Arabia is an American ally.
No, they are not. They are not. In fact,
I see.
In fact, your friend is saying, when this journalist was murdered, Jamal Khashoggi was murdered. He was a Saudi journalist working with the Washington Post. And when he was murdered in Istanbul, in fact, that time now, Biden, a presidential candidate, Biden's campaign message was that they were going to make Saudi Arabia a pariah. Not just say America was going to impose severe sanctions on Saudi Arabia. Then of far plane. Of course, Saudi Arabia says Saudi Arabia should pump more oil onto the market. Now, Russia and China has been able to broker a peace deal between Saudi Arabia and Iran. Saudi Arabia and Iran no more can. Now they've been able to broker a peace deal. Kwabena, what is happening in the world now? They say the influence of America is falling across the globe. And unse to me so if you unsa no a jittery. And for the presence of Vladimir Putin in Africa just last week, Vladimir Putin was in South Africa. And they've seen, say, the BRICS have the capacity to be able to woo a lot of African countries. That will weaken America's influence in Africa. So quickly, in response to that, they have to send Kamala Harris. Now, Ehena Oba first, Ghana. Kwabena what I said, Nansenya a President Kufuor call America. Or call here no kotina US Secretary of State Anthony Blinken and him kokatire me say Russia for the mercenaries abegu Burkina Faso.
Russia for onsem kire.
Before that, when Russia invaded Ukraine, Ghana was the first African country to condemn the invasion.
Yes.
In fact, Ghana, as a member of the UN Security Council, voted against Russia.
Yes.
Kwabena, I remember. See, the day that news came up, in fact, it was putting, in fact, the cable that was coming from the Kremlin. Now, Putin was really, really angry. I must say, Russia has declared Ghana the most unfriendly nation in Africa.
I see.
And nothing quickly. So now Ghana has become a conduit point for the Americans to be able to launch up and grapple their control in Africa. But now, we don't have a problem. Personally, I support the position of Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, positive non-alliance. Say, during the Cold War and all those struggle for global power, Nkrumah said no. We are not aligned to any country. We are only aligned to our interests. And any country that is seeking the interest of Ghana is willing to help us. We are willing to work with you.
We are good to go.
Until when Nkrumah approached the Soviet Union for money to build Akosombo Dam, and the Soviet Union said, first, he approached the Americans. Say, Opeska, he wants to build Akosombo Dam. America for them. Then he went to the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union said they were going to give him money. And again, when the British saw that the Soviet Union again was going to give Nkrumah money, and that time Ghana was the first country in independence for Africa, and Ghana was helping a lot of African countries to get independence. Until the British realized, say you makwama Soviets for no, capture Ghana. That means they will capture all the African countries. So quickly they intervened again, and they impressed on the Americans to give Nkrumah money to build Akosombo Dam. And that is why, that is why the Queen has to come to Ghana for the first time in 1961 to impress on Kwame Nkrumah to ditch the Soviets and take money from the Americans for the Akosombo Dam. And today, Biano, so we are neutral, non-alliance. You're able to get a great deal for yourself. They will say, Debbie, Kwabena, you can't country my boy Africans and Russians. But we are not here to advocate for any country. Yeah, they say, and to be strong, you know, don't go and align with any country. Align with your interest. So America for,
but Kufuor alignment, you know, because Okotoye and answer align keke.
So Okotoye, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Because yes, Roman Okotoye.
That's what I'm talking about. Because you see, say Americans are buying genuinely. We are for stronger Ghana-American ties. I'm all for it. Just as I support Ghana having strong diplomatic ties with a lot of African nations. But that relationship should be in the interest of Ghana. So America, for more Babuaye in trade and other issues, I don't have a problem. But to come and use that relationship to force certain things down our neck, to the extent itself, for the first time, our Jubilee House, Kwabena, the only colors that is allowed to hang in the Jubilee House is the red, gold, green, and the black stars, and no other colors. And for the first time, the Jubilee House being, you know, painted with colors of a certain group of people. Kwabena, I don't care whether they're LGBTQ or what. Kwabena, this is a very serious matter.
So, enya LGBTQ crowd.
And any country say, a Jubilee House.
Yeah, seat of government should not have
any other colors apart from the official constitutional colors of this country: the red, gold, green, and black star. No, you tell me allow. Assemblies of God and our Church of Pentecost craft a colors near the York and condemn it. How much more LGBTQ? How much more that? And Kwabena, you have to chrome her, and we are all watching. The Christian Council is quiet. Everybody is quiet. As if say it has no implications. Now to call America, White House crowd, would they allow you to paint the White House red, gold, green, to use even our national colors for the White House? Would they allow that? Ni etimat now ayehwe ha ena sa no ma we koso. Kwabena, yeah, the message for the Americans is simple. You're the people of this country. We are willing and able to deal with any country. We will promote any stronger relationship with any country, except interference with our culture and our way of life and belief as a people. We won't accept that. And Kwabena, you need a strong leader to make that clear. And I say human rights issue and parliament would.
Obi kura ka chance say parliament so boa parliament for nya ho boa. Akwa penim boni. Okay, so you go to Abamba Ben as some kind on this matter quick one. You go to Nimra. Pacho yame ahonyeshe.
I was so happy when I read that Pope Francis directed that no Reverend Father should celebrate over a gay or lesbian marriage. And I said, Roma locuta complete, causa finita. Yes, Rome has spoken, and the matter is ended. So please, committee members that will refer the bill to, we want the report. Don't be intimidated by any person. I made this statement when I was a member of the European Parliament, European ACP Parliament in Brussels. Now we have two of our members who happen to be leading our committee, Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs, who are handling the bill. And since we referred it to them up to date, we have not heard anything. I've reminded him many times on the floor of the House. What are the challenges you are meeting? Report to us. If you take action against them, say, oh, because I'm MPP. That's why he's taking action against me. I'm NDC. Because he's taking action against me. Because he's not in my party. That kind of division, that is not the purpose of politics. Politics is meant to unite us. Diversity is natural. There's nothing you can do about it. That is creation. And that is the spice of life. How come we are using that to divide ourselves?
My name Moses for I'm in interview be Yankoti.
Your slogan I did say Yempetrumu, Yenditrumu, Oyare the best area, Yankupondo. Slogan, some of your marketing, some of the marketing, normally a G that you're in that. Yeah. The marketing, you shall young quality, Yenditrumu, one side, so Yempetrumu. Yankupondo, Yadiquano, Yempetrumu, Yenditrumu. Ghana for your bedroom, you need to move. Oh, yeah, all right, that's a lawyer for Amori live at 100.5. Your bedroom. Just Yenditrumo. I'll say, or the baby can also. I'll say, Leslie.
Yeah, Bobie.
Yeah.
No, I think Akufo-Addo had the opportunity. He had the right platform to have also. He had the right platform, the opportunity to have also made his intention known. Just like in the, we had in the previous presidents or leaders. I don't know, but so what in the comment now, Tama or responding now, he was very emphatic and like Makateka, you know, he was speaking. It's like his speech was tilted towards what the woman wanted to hear. It's not been passed. It's not been passed yet. And he was very emphatic. You see, the opportunity you had to have told the woman that, or the vice president that, you know what, fine. Even though he's still in parliament, but the posture of the country, okay, even though you are not, the posture of the country is not speaking positively towards Yampe. Make it known to her. Make it known. And I'm sure the woman herself knows. And that is what Makateka wants to know. There's a reason for her visit. There is a reason for her visit just because Uganda has started. So, and will say, our parliament. And who Speaker Bagbin? Why? So you are complaining. We are complaining, also complaining. Say, who the other chairman of the constitutional, your friend is saying, bill no say, only Hujuma. And you are the speaker. What? Then action. Then I'll bet my. There should be something you as a speaker has to do. You understand? Now you are complaining to Mama Fono. Yes, we are sure up to you. You say who is looking at who? No, he's not complaining. No, but from where he was going, say, Ose have been asking him. What should you do? You have been asking the person. What should you do? He's talking to members of
his
parliament.
Yes.
And say
where are the clergy?
Yeah. And say he's asked the committee to present their report to him, and he's been asking of it. And if he takes action right now, they will say, "Oh, because I'm this and that. That's why you're taking action against me."
No,
you
but
understand?
But of course, if you are taking action, are you taking action based on He's complaining.
What
you are managed to do or not. You see, you are not taking action because maybe I don't think
you understand. You see, based on the meeting he had with the clergy, what he's saying is the bill is in the house. It has been forwarded to the committee. A committee has to deal with this parliamentary procedure. A committee has to deal with it
within a time frame.
A committee has to deal with it.
But within a time frame.
Exactly. And he says he's asked. In fact, he has told them that if they are facing any challenges, they should let him know.
And they haven't escalated any challenges. They haven't.
What you say? So he's letting them know why the bill has delayed.
No. He said he's reminded the guy. He's reminded him on several occasions.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
So you are Mensa. You are the Speaker of Parliament.
I don't think
I may be wrong, but you are the Speaker of Parliament.
Mensa, the fact of the matter is, no Urban as the Speaker, a year to me be wait me there 2 1 among true or false. True.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I no air can say. Sa powers no ko use say nipa no ye MPP ni so only me party wunti say nipa no ye NDC ni obeka so on permission.
So for how long will it travel like this?
Leslie can say the speaker should just go ahead and use his powers and work than complaining to us.
You see again, you see parliamentary procedure sometimes you need to give people more room. What you say? A bill. This is not the first time a bill has dragged on. We have bills like the affirmative action bill that's been in Parliament for about 15 years. We have several other bills that are acting at the House for a long time. It has not been passed into law. The Speaker is just letting people know. Say the people he met. Say these are some of the challenges we are facing in the House. And the fact that he's saying he's reluctant to use his power doesn't mean he's not going to use it. But at least to let them know what is going on in the House. What you say? So you see,
seriously, but I mean, I'll let it pass. Honestly, me, I don't understand.
You need to understand. I side with Leslie. Seriously,
I don't understand.
I'm on Leslie's side.
Come now. Only why I disagree in say, in the House, when you send something to the committee as a speaker, your processes. There's a reason why the standing orders require when the bill is presented to the House, it's given to a committee to look at it. Then after it is laid, it is sent back to the subsidiary legislation committee to also do their work. And there's a reason why those processes are there. The speaker cannot interfere with those processes. What you say? And if certain things are done, before he can even act, he need to give them ample time. Because there's a reason why those processes are there. If speaker can go and interfere with the work of a committee and say, okay, committee, whether you finish your work or not, present your report.
No. Mensa, what I'm trying to say is that what if you say ample time, define ample time? The man made it very emphatic. Say he has asked because within a time frame. He has shown within a time frame
himself. He has expressed
within a time frame.
He himself has expressed his satisfaction with why the bill has prolonged at the committee.
So what can he do?
What you
so what now? Yes. What should we do? What can he do?
Yes, but and yes, also now anyway, he needs to give them time.
Anyway. So these are some of the issues, but I think they will still keep on discussing these issues, and we are hoping Ghana for now will come together and fight against this thing. Maybe to be honest with you, demonstrations grand say amount for 2 Mungu Kruma. Baby Akufado de Ekono, enya ekwan papa.
But say demonstration na side no voting na makate kan no. That's voting.
But you remember voting issues also. You remember so but quick one. Makati back to the military police class. Meaning so why show videos ni bia.
Kind of man show videos. But I think say enya first time ni. Police, military are clashing. Yeah, in Fimuma. I think so. ABC or North.
Yeah.
They get it. Yeah, no Makataso.
Last week.
See, no Makataso. They will not let people know whatever is happening. That is the point. Oh, and it will continue. We Ebekoswa in church. It will not end. You see, the military.
I call regional police commando.
I say, Uncle headquarters cry, yeah. But what is it? Ahifa. But see a boy man for around no be and kasa. What do you expect? I maybe now who can't say Eric Agrikwashi.
Yeah.
So could share gathering be? Could share gathering? Or see they have received commendations from people. Omo bo ma basu say oma koye no ma koye no ashaman. This is a we general me boy. Brigadier General of the Ghana Armed Forces. Yeah, onye ni pakitwa. Adwen da ni timuni. Why or see a man for bo ma basu. So they are working with pride. Say what they did no. Some Ghanaians are in favor. Now see abuse civilians, not money mu police for. So this one, I think that will be a team. I can't just liken this country to a banana republic, but we are becoming something like near drain with your team. Because our sisters, and then you hear you near. So therefore, what time I told Ansah saying now, go to Bema camp. 37.
And Omwana a protected.
You can't protect your own life.
Omwana a protector Momoton Sassano. Sassano. Soldier for Sassano Microphobia, El Chadon. Omana boss answers no by microphone this you or Madine. Oh, we are no compensia, no Akobako Kraku, work with the baby.
Yet, Tiana Moma banks, no, said 3 months, said 6 months, so Monfanto bullion vans. And yes, sir, you were not going to police. Sa morning me wa and na ye soldier for omutnam and omotika omo guard sika military men. You see, when you got anyway, you don't blame them. They have nothing doing. So Ghana police soldier no. If it's a serious military, you wouldn't do this. And the human new on mayor, it is all on this thing. This is what they want to do. Wonder me what name problem. Okay,
Tommy, it seems there's no, law and order in the system. The military attacking the police, police command.
I'm not. It's okay to me. Check.
Yo. Come, yeah. We refuse female war. Brigadier Kwashi. Leslie, quick one.
No. For me, I think the standard operating procedure for the military. You see, Bobie said, "Okay, US in for instance, about this who say so we need to define. You see, we need to. I don't know, but I think the architecture now, regulating police and military, we need to look at it very well.
Yeah,
you understand? Because even last week I was telling you, 37 a police watch soldier near the motorbike. I'm our friend Yonko. Just last week, 37 around the total.
Oh really?
Around the total, you can check. Serious, man. Just last week,
Last week,
you can just ask around. They'll tell you. So for me, I think that's how they will. And yes, I like
one day.
Yeah, escalate. A bit serious.
Anyway, yeah. But listen Kwaba.
Yeah,
listen. Well, this clash between the military and the police. I don't know. So one videos maybe.
Yeah, I've seen it. And I also know the the victim no.
Oh, Minim
no. But
police inspector no.
Minim, but unfortunately no. But I am intimidated and kind of papa. But madam, or a friend's relative. And Minim so a very gentle person.
Oh.
Ghana Police Service doesn't have his kind. If he wanted to do anything,
almost here no kwemu and answer na oye.
On say ofra yalolo ho. Who say who call regional police command wa. Ayalolo bus Equino. Accra Central. CMB. Ehono. Ayalolo Quino. And also na police for nenam. Edicom office. Nti omo kwa omo ba ni nyina na hwa no monam.
Okay.
Nti se soldier ni edi, and let me put on record say a soldier for no omo use omo di bullion vans echi ni nyina no. Eye kanda pa na nko for na eye adwuma omo di ama omo eye job for the boys.
They pay them.
They are not well trained army officers.
Really?
I'm putting this on record because time now police case be bad say police for no be akwa attack and go for akwa robo
police ni wo
police need you no.
Yeah.
And now almost say and a shank for uniform. Betimi akwa guard into no na say
more adwuma
into a job for the boys. And the police ni nam ayalolo kwan so heading towards the office. There is somebody very gentle person but very good at investigation. The police service doesn't have his kind. I'm even very curious about and you maybe I made it. Mudro onum now say on one sign a chi and free a quine now no do middle of the road because more the bullion van a chi.
Oh, okay.
And the police no say no, I'm a police officer. I'm going to the office. And no more na was some day mo packing on no call. And when so I had in Hambre, so there's somebody and he was armed and you'll be a Sebi and continue action on. But I feel say knowing how he is no about somebody even I was here the bono. Because you see a day way back a shaman no. Some of us we were questioning why the Ghana Armed Forces decided to do the kind of things the course on. And the answers that we all got from our questions had to do with the breakdown of the Ghana Police Service, the breakdown of internal security, and the mistrust that the Ghana Armed Forces has developed over the years about that institution. And you know, according to say with impunity, they feel say Yakoku Major Mahama. Now according to say perpetrators are almost left off the hook because justice delayed is justice denied. Then Asamaba Yakoku Sojani police now I also call investigation. It looks as if say according to the police according to the soldier the army police for no episode mo che say Asama baby o wa omo de omo ntimi nko
almost police for na catch omo
na ese media man free police ni bia no da soldier for no ensem na omo ka.
Okay, because me tie kwashi say omo nim baby wa Asama police for ntimi nko ho.
Yeah.
Ono anka say police for no say also omo nim areas bi wa Asama police for ntimi nko ho.
So police phone to me no. Why the catch up say police phone to me You see, and Kwashi. Sometimes we put square pegs in round holes. Such people don't even qualify to wear uniform. Not anymore. Let them know the be piano. And omo can send the extra shaman for. A beggar carry a soldier near me fast shaman. Considering your mom, Muamudia saw Mumuno, Yebesa, Ombasa, Yamubone, because a peacemaker is causing trouble. Atarene Shauno, you and Mu must sign treaty, say, Mu ye peacekeepers. You are not to foment trouble, to torment society, to cause havoc, to cause panic and fear. Nipa 184 Namuko form, none of them was even a suspect. And yet Jimmy. They say what Danny Jimmy for now, must say uniform now, and for the amateur than I time.
It is any
who saw the near Mimuno.
Anybody 184 no.
None of them, not even one of them. And say, or you're associated with a suspect.
And not one. Mubian also to say yes, so Jenny Bibia, Obenya sympathy.
No. Until you have deepened the walls of the cracks at Ghana for and between Yenemu coexistence. Senya say yenuanom ne wo mo da social uniform ene ke hu omo as strangers and kabana nke ja to man nim. Tabia me catch omo say wo she uniform and chese wa jimi and chese wa bodam wa dwin da so ye adwuma because you are forever a civilian. Wo say uniform no wo kwase uniform no na you civilian.
Oba
na me a civilian me na me say me pobia mana ko bɔ me ho ban ma force se ko soja o what is obi enenam bɔ obi punu se bɛsene ko soja tete ne kura ne force mo se ko soja no ko soja na wadwene wo fie Rollins time kura na no mu ye omu kire bibi kakra wati wa no kura no ma dwene wo fie anya me na me force se ko soja atare una wo se wo pese wo bɔ me ho ban me so ma sɛdeɛ ne sɛ metua metoɔ na yɛde metoɔ no ayɛ den ahwɛ wo na watimi anya sika abɔ wo bra na watimi awɛn me abɔ me ho ban wo bia mfɔ so sɛsɛ no hwɛ Kwabena adeɛ bi esi ɛne nuanoma polisifoɔ pii ɛne asogyafoɔ na nkasa wodi sɛ sama asɛm ne siiɛ no the first person that called me sogyani pani paa no say enyoma ekoso e wo mo system nim no on tiase because it's as if say omo ye nyoma it is not for them to do. Yes say ema akola nko afiche no akọ afiche na wo akoka no obeye na duro but e wo kwan a ye fa so ye akola duro akola no ko assignment ho no obi nim so okowu of course assignment for mo tirim process so ye ni ba ye beku no. There is always a remote cause to an immediate cause. Bibi besi ansa na bibi esi. Enti nyabotre na fadwa ntete anso no eno so gese ye ka kire se kosku ansa na wakonya ansa. Na ukodi nkwase asem we wie wa shaman. Akoti obi maame ato fom obi bapa mmabunu ya omo no kra no omo pa adwuma omo nya bi nye. Atetem na odi su butu no. Na aka se usu no na anya atare a ono ana ato aba wo na sewa. Nka betimi du su abutu no and I'm telling them to be forewarned is to be forearmed. And you ma omu breeding our system nim no. Kwabena, if they don't know, yeah, they maybe I'm also in the street. And I listen. Yeah. There is a time they will try their best, but men will fall together with civilians. Let's not get there. Sa gabi Jimmy for now to na bi kwasi asem say makọ gabi fie na gabi abo ma baso ne kwasi asem na mo ti wona mo di no na last 2020 am ko fa soldier for ayi e ko force some soldier atare do mo. You see those things, we are way above them, and I'm telling them with this clear voice, sir, we are daring them into the future. Let them dare try it again. Nombe un se kwasi ani dua yenti aso mpre no. And kwasi, to be forewarned is to be forearmed. Sankwasi krata na ya tro krata say the hierarchy of the force. Who is there? I don't listen to fools. You know I don't listen to fools. Who is the person that is the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces?
It's the president.
So the president sanctioned for them to go and beat people in Ashama.
But the other question is, president.
That is what statement they put out.
Yeah, the say president has sanctioned say omo attack police command.
What must say? So time as how your manager say any kasano, we knew say it was trickling down to a certain arena. It is just the beginning. And I expect Dampare nso so da bia se wo de edu ba bia se kerosene de gu adwenim se de yo bo bia wakosuku ma me abra tetewo abo bra wa akoye doctor akosuku akufodo kura wontimi kosuku a wakobi da bo a wa bon wei na wotimi ma akufodo wei etimi adada wa ma na usuku atare a ehye wo a unyansa nyina na adane carpet and no koso police mu a I said yes sebi omu chese omu kura no ase omu kura fere kura so me police for. So wonni namfo ni nuanom omo posimu a wonte de ekoso ase ene wo command divisional command ontimi any media nkasa akwasa se be no se me divisional commander makoti obi regional commander makoti obi mintimi ni media nkasa e je se Dampare ene wakọ ne yaye propaganda message amanu say ko kan say ene I was supposed now ko no ko ni saying. So you see it is just ticking. The clock is ticking. We are sitting on a time bomb. Say ya hwe na ya sekire na nka e bedru baby no e be to say war e be to say sini because only man who dey Kwabena opa yen dig it deep.
Yeah,
because I'm getting information that the guys that went to attack the police, they were not trained by the Ghana Armed Forces.
Only man know how some crime metie and metie tapes be police ni soldier for no be tapes bi omo eye he no ɛna sojafoɔ no bi junk bi on number bi ɔmo to share ne so ɛna civilians nyinaa rush soja
yes
and they nearly lynched him and ɔmo cover no but the civilians were ready to support the police against the military
and we are getting there
at that point.
This is an institution
because nkomo bi ametie no na police ni ba ko catch them say civilians boys no so so anema wono catch police for say omo koyi atu omre womo they will support them to fight the military. Yeah
because I didn't say Ashama no me
obi aya
say sebi enya say ebia me ya yipemu ana say bia me busuani ba say nka me busuani bi wo mu a enka be ye wo. I swear, and I swear by the stars. Samimi busuani bi anase me ofase anase na o asoja for makobo na e ka me show mu kutu pase de bia mu soja mo no me sana ka meka because brebra ma ne ma e kwasi asem
me me around we shall come
e kwasi asem
I don't know.
Oh that's all sa da no ka be ejuma me
wo de gas first no ke be boom yan
that morning when I was coming to work me who said buses pickups. So I was like, what's going on? I thought they had gone on my usual exercise. Apparently, Omuko action. Until that evening when I was going home, I see, okay, I'm not going to use the Michelle Camp Road because that afternoon, they had gone to Tulaku. That was where you saw that they had lined up yes. So I used the Adan. Echo P with TT Brothers, Echo Fab City because
I know crime is the remember so many. So many. All right, I'll come back.
These things, maybe these things, no. Ghana phones you dribble. Jamaninka, oh, and ye fache. No, boss, a soft phobia or no, new tell no, baby. Yes, you cry the bonnet. Was if I can prince a trade soon one no I can Bible quotations because I am no I can go. You see, I expect to say a shaman from the class action against the military. Now on my petition UN say our military has now become a terrorist group terrorizing society because that is the way to go. Then they will be given a halt on peacekeeping. Yeah, mom ko peacekeeping. Because who so that for yes so no
oko Sudan na Sudan for oko bo mo ban now no yonko Ghana for tia o say maburu akum
ti say de na akwa no buenu wo ho a na ode aye dan pare kra ba so no ama police for na ye terrorist what must say and most of the time terrorist me na
Yango Parliament ko tie the results by on Friday. I know this
atas collation of votes ascended. The register had 275 eligible voters. 3 voters were absent. So 272 did exercise their franchise. The results of the voting are as follows. Honorable K.T. Hammond, 154 yes, 116 noes, rejected 1, and 1. Honorable Brian Champon, 167 yes, 98 noes, Rejected 4. Abstentions 3. Honorable Stephen Asamoah Boateng, 147 yes, 122 noes, 3 abstentions. Honorable Muhammad Amin Adam, 152 yes, 117 noes, rejected 1, abstentions 2. Honorable Osei Bonsu Amwa, 149 yes, 120 noes, abstentions 3. Honorable Dr. Stephen Amwa, 146 yes, 123 noes, 3 abstentions. Honorable members, the House has accordingly approved the nomination of the following persons as ministers and a deputy minister in accordance with Articles 78(1) and 79(1) of the Constitution. They are
0.5 my main car was in boost about Mr. Police ni Adru no or say o number 1 immune booster no unum bia na wanum bi na de here ne say unum bi na che say wo hye eye unipadua ne dene against yarewa hodo a ebebo nipa ema nipa ya mobo ema enipa ehwiase yare ni bi wo akoye kwankro num imbus no ebebo amo agina wonan so also memu eye pharmacies any bar shops, Hospital Square Junction, Dankers, People's Junction, Nana Boachi Eba, or Kanshi Tema, Ekus Pharmacy, Wedama Pharmacy, Nina wa Shaiman, Kens Walk Heba, or Kanshi, Tinata Heba, shops, Ubenya Biadia Froframo, 054 071 0113. May boss be 054 071 0113. Okay, so Uti Okujeto says we are deeply sorry, and the minority leader says I am profoundly disappointed. Then you have John Dramani Mama saying I am also disappointed. McCarthy.
Come on.
And my member will come home as we speak. Me huye. You say General Secretary Eddie Dimbi Gugu ne page or whatever. I disagree, but that is another development.
That is a star. Leadership of courage.
Yeah.
And fearlessness.
I disagree.
Leadership of fearlessness and courage.
Can you allow me to finish?
So you must celebrate.
Can you allow me?
You are eating in my time. Technically taking my time.
Yeah,
Thank you. Commander. That's it.
Downside.
Baby, I go for baby. I say, oh my God, I say, I feel like I'm a foul. Baby, I knew it. Wait, I feel like I'm a foul. When you more parliament or more town vote, Jessica,
yeah.
Now, a be UK. Edge or Modia. When you more born, don't come in. Na ebi wo UK report na ni media cho new production mo hwe
dia reporter
where so mo nto aba mo pen nto mo ni chapter executives the whole NDC chapters no UK Ireland pe ending year vetting committee aye adwuma.
No report book no ye blue and white colors.
Ansah no ma pa me di we be ma soft copy no. I decided to print it. Opa me di.
No problem.
Me nko ho no. Me di say no ma ye no. Kwabena diska. Amanfo ya disqualify mo for no paying dues. Na nipa baako ofinkran ha. Ajiska.
Why no?
Say we report. Me see the my publication.
There be me person wo me bia wo say me reading ya sisi and me hu a me body no.
Uko page 11 na ubehu ni o ma qualify ya disqualify o. They will tell you obia no problem. Obia ni ntia nipa na qualify. One time see me dia mam
into one a free cran jiska no.
Oh. Me say get my story. See my publication.
Ebi ni ya dey MPCO.
I did a publication today. I get my paper. It is there stated. And then what the most be aba fear.
The Hawk newspaper no.
It's a biaba. It will be who kind of mean dia. I mean come on this parliamentary issue no. Who question Amudi Bisani say, is it a betrayal? One a betray one.
Accra FM.
Who betrayed who? It is a matter of poor communication. It's a matter of poor leadership. It's a matter of lack of calculation. It's a matter of lack of strategy that has brought NDC where they are. So forward, let's get it and no bianco. Ghana for dreams and NDC can do something better. They failed them.
On the part of
leadership.
Leadership is wider.
Leadership.
Can you narrow it?
I'm not narrowing. When you get opportunity, so you narrow it the way you want to.
No, I want to understand you.
I'm not narrowing it. I said leadership. First point from Parliament. Bargain. Any minority. G2 mu say, who were 137. Me were 137 now. One group can be described as majority. That was no betrayal. Constitution of Ghana, I have it here. In my key home, Commander. And you're clear. Over Article 97. Now, kind H now. Mensa Thompson Pato, Kaimame. Article 97H.
If he was elected a member of parliament, I'll say, if he was elected a member of parliament as an independent candidate and joins a political party. So no, into heading no say 1971. A member of parliament shall vacate his seat in parliament if he was elected a member of parliament as an independent candidate and joins a political party.
Very good. Formina. We're joining MPP in parliament. Ufa almost standing orders now. Go and find out what business means. What they do in plenary, it is business.
Yeah.
And member of parliament, you go to parliament to go on business. Until the moment that you agree to do business
with a caucus
across the carpet. Straightforward. That is the law. NDC for a yedin a the same NDC Adwasafu MPP for were pushing for Adwasafu's removal from parliament. NDC supported Adwasafu stay in parliament. Newa. Any betrayal. Leslie now betray. You can call it a strategy. I don't have problem. If you have a bad strategy, it is your strategy. So you want her to be there and be creating the vacuum for you to do. But you should have known.
In fact, not even having a strategy is still a strategy.
Exactly. But you should have known. Abra Supreme Court decided say obey Asin North MP no. But you in the few was say man in my parliament no. And decide the opportunity to have ensure say so I seek MP MP now yard now untimi my parliament over 6 months. What prevent
the late
no Deputy Minister now resigning chieftaincy.
Yeah.
If he has resigned, Well, resign on to me continue as deputy minister because of health minister because of health grounds, sir. Can you continue as a member of parliament? By law, the only reason why you can qualify to be a minister is when you are a member of parliament. And to no admit say or yari into the president the man as minister no on to me nye what training who feel. NDC sat in parliament. And no mudinaba. And what wheelchair mu. And no more dear to muso. Ye develop paper kokomana manatwaba. The man is not performing parliamentary duties. In law, what Ghana had is if you are deemed infirm, like you are not of the condition to perform your duties, you better make you off your office.
Yes.
Whose duty is it to push the kumo today? Kwajokunye be in the parliament. Me don't have that right. Matna what the way to all of them agreed that he should vote. Me wa. You both game. Ni pani di mra e di Ansah bitu. Eti wo number so you have opportunity to reduce his number. Osemenye. They will realize you want to blame OBC or no they were kojiska. Na yanti krom ha. You had the opportunity to reject Kenoforata. You passed him by consensus. Me wa. Mu be catch there say na wa bon. Mu penisa. That was the defense you brought. Two of us. Now between Kenoforata and Branch Champion one day. Between Ken and KT Hammond, who is better? No, let's be fair. Between Stephen Amwa, any our kunsi one day. For Obi Amwa, and for Tutu, Nitu. Who is better? Nitu manage the military, ma brutalize a man for in elections at Kunipa. Not personal. And Bruce Derry, you've passed him. What is your justification? And next year, David, where the young penny and the numbers, and then among the number, no so 125 and then the Shazi. 125 minutes. Did it start today?
Accra FM.
Was it today you saw it? What are you doing? Start thinking of how to get to me so that when you can, you do the right thing. Sir, let alone Mudibe to the public. I'm telling you today, it was wrong. That letter caused the problem. Many will want to quack. Maybe she said me name with them. Oh dear, not be to that. But do you need to write a public statement to say reject all the nominees? Do you need that? No, do you need that? You only need that to speak to your MPs. You guide them, you teleguide them, then you get this thing to go through. And no man can have a issue. And no master strategize when we quite the more quite once they delayed it. A report in such a they delayed the election about. I'm out for a quintennial. Now, if you listen to the leadership on the floor of Parliament, Afenyo Marking, or see Easter ba, Ramadan ba, heat will chrome, they need to subdue the heat. One day. Atu forcing. Striker one. Or see, so my bra, because of Ramadan, Omuntun Shada. Then you go and do your this where you want to blame people. You see, Messi way and this can say on a matter of law. If it was on a point of law, and no more reject me, I don't have problem. But to tell me that on a matter of principle, yentu emrangu. The president, as we speak today, has the right to make appointment. Mebwa.
Yeah.
Why your appointment, you know? You are not objecting it based on law. But principle being.
President nominates.
We are nominating when you are nominating your appointment. You can now do semantics. I don't care. But the fact is that president will to me a man who quite so on your nominations until we cap it. Until your best son. It will continue to be there. Your mama pen you be any I think the Kwabena Japan so no be 30 ministers. Then your mama says that he will do 60 ministers. This 60, Commander, you may be one. Asapa may be one.
Anyway.
Listen, you can be one. You are fighting this thing and Yeah, with politics now, because you see, this is not what Ghanaians want to hear. Mun kanya Ghana for person mun yete. Mun ma cause problem no ene kwajo kumo ko vigun da so ye MP or ma parliament so betwaba no wa pene so. No, will you agree? What are you telling me? Then you are blaming Obisa Wajiska. In any case, when I was talking about communication, Ufa order 172 ATA. Eh? And you're clear. 136 I'm pray so no. And come to now 50% of the people voting, or now 50% were passing as minister. What about that one? So you don't get the impression as if you have the power to reject. And that has been planted in the minds of the grassroots. So your minister, they don't have that power to reject because they didn't have the numbers. So what me insist here, and a Kumuna or that hospital, no, one ma, then you could have won the battle. One to me and Yanizano Abana Masako Tunu Buma.
Anyway, Nicholas Laguda says, please let us know. Quick one. Let us know that the report he published is partly incorrect. After vetting,
let him bring the correct report, Commander. No.
After vetting the disqualified individuals,
bring the correct
after
report.
vetting, the disqualified individuals have the opportunity to appeal.
To
the
who?
report of the appeal brings out other concerns which can change the vetting committee's report.
You see,
I advise him to get all these facts before sticking to only one committee report. Okay, so
Nicholas, I know you very well. Because of you, I will publish the other two reports from the appeals committee and the chapter interim committee. And I'll mention names because of what you have done.
Okay.
I have all the three reports. Nipan Chinese Jews, those directives came from headquarters at Adabraka. Adabraka set the rules. And the committee applied the rules.
Which means you have the names.
I have every name. I know Nicholas.
You don't need Nicholas to provoke you.
Yeah, you did. You supported him, and I will name names.
Who supported who?
I will name names because
you supported. I supported who?
Deputy Director of International Relations, Dr. Karl McAhin. I work at Amanfi Central. Besides that,
or just carry me.
I will publish receipt. Mobile money or the GA.
Okay, that's fair. And I'm a fees for yabo. I am my business. Tell on this matter. I mean, I can't say about.
I will publish the details. But no, they know. No, Nicholas, they are fan of doing that thing. When they are one side, they're tilted just because of Kofi Adoli. They are doing this because of Kofi Adoli.
Chama, Yanko.
You, Kwabena, me that's you. In fact, this issue, this is the first time, apart from the small post I made on my Facebook, I think the day the incident happened. I mean, Kasai will issue with home. So this is my first public comment on the matter. Kwabena, it's a very painful situation in the sea. Metiti Kofua, Ubia, Akasa, and Utie comment but I think say Ghanaians had a lot of expectations, at least for the first time. The nature of our parliament, will be able to give rise to certain oppositions to government policies, including this appointment in question. Unfortunately, Ntimi and Kobanisa, and we saw the upheavals and the condemnations. Kwabena Ghana for Eddie Yao Bebre. In fact, over the weekend, there Adapa na Ghana for NDC for and the political class. Some of the comments now are how politicians have taken this country to ransom. Those are some of the comments, and that both NPP and NDC are the same, and that they are in parliament, and then they are doing business, and then they don't care about the citizens, and then those concerns are very valid. There may be some truth in those concerns, and from where I sit, I feel the pain of Ghanaians. But Kwabena, the people of Ghana are not victims in this particular case. And it's soon Ghana for soon ADN peace natem. Ghanaians should shut up.
Really?
Kwabena, and I won't mince words on this matter. Ghanaians should shut up. Because you can't eat your cake and have it. The people who elect corrupt politicians are not victims, they are accomplices.
Anyway,
Ghana for a more mutimufie nanu fiana mukasa nyina mese mon kama nuntum me Mensa Thompson na mekasa because mu nyina mo accomplices. You are all accomplices to the current corrupt regime that we have and the current corruption in the political setup that we have. We are all accomplices, Kwabena. We are all, and we can't cry. We can't pretend to be victims in this particular case. Kwabena, what is the salary of a member of parliament? 14,000 Ghana cedis a month. 14,000. I think I'm net. In fact, some of the MPs take home on my net. Take home 9,000. It be just 7,500. Or we take home. Look at the daily expenditures of members of parliament on a daily basis.
Yeah.
The number of funerals every weekend, engagements, outdooring, weddings, school fees, minimum will.
Yeah, because I house any phobia.
Kwabena, how are we expecting the members of parliament to sustain on this with their salary? Kwabena, apart from that, and say about 2 delegate elections. No matter how smart the MP is, how clever, how good, how rich his contribution in the house is, or call the constituency, promise when he will lose the elections. He will lose. If the MPs were able to stop these ministers, there is no delegate on the May 13th. Our Becca say, oh, MP, why are there? Ekufuado de minister no minister ba utimi stop e wo mo.
You can't grant your budget.
Enti no, me nyo ka pre, ye beto aba ma free. Nobody would have done that. The delegates would have still demanded that this member of parliament pays money before some member of parliament no ba koto aba ma no. Enti Kwabena, and now no Efiada Abato Minister Netho, he's caught between his conscience, MP Noto, he's caught between his conscience and his re-election. There is between him. If he overlooks Sikano, why is Kano to a bar? Or call the constituency no yes come on but to a betiano or Bekofie. I know MPs who are sitting at home still paying bank loans up to date. Well, yeah, the because I want more bra. Or but ten kind the sika be di ma. Sorry, for my fan chemi. Mo fan chemi.
A pie.
No pie.
A pie.
The crowd wouldn't true.
Sorry, be catch no Kwabena.
In front of na Viagra so bodo.
Kwabena. Enti Kwabena, in such a situation, obeji sika no. Because Okodu the constituency, the delegates don't care which minister was approved or disapproved.
No, so Opa say the right way to sustain your existence at your constituency is to take bribes.
No, Kwabena, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying, sir, Kwabena, you are not getting my argument.
Okay.
I'm saying, sir, our politics has become too expensive. And it is we the citizens. Yama politics not be so expensive. The MPs have to look for ways and means to survive the politics which we have created. Kwabena, that's not the point I'm making. Mebaho. I'll come to the. Kwabena, I'll answer you. Kwabena.
First time offenders.
Kwabena. Mebaho. I know about 5 or 6 first-time MPs, NDC MPs, who came to Parliament in Uber.
Yeah, it happens.
They didn't.
Now say John Kumanye Parliament now MPP. No, I'm from.
You see?
Yeah, it's true.
No, I mean all of them. You see, including Akufo-Addo, Kwanya man from the Talker man opposition. On one end, Gabi Nyamafo. And your party MPP Agabi we want to also MPs. I'm manning NDC MPs no when you
No.
MPs now
That's what I'm saying. Sir. No, you see, the conversation we are having is just with the NDC MPs. You see, Kwabena, your money and politics now you're too expensive. The general elections. Oko campaigner electors are telling you say yeah they will talk about 4 years you bill it kakra will be a farmer here. They will collect money from you before they vote for you. If any panel or here's how normal way you know house when it comes to the critical decisions with your interest a conflicting with another personal interest and he will take his personal interest.
Okay.
And so we are not victims. We are accomplices. We have created the current corrupt regime that we have. And we must hold ourselves responsible, Kwabena. And if we really want to stop these problems, that means we need to change the nature of our politics. The way our politics have become so monetized, Kwabena.
Very expensive.
Who needs a car? You cannot do anything in politics in this country. And do we ask ourselves, where these politicians get these monies from?
So is that a justification for going to sin?
Kwabena, no. It's a basis. Listen. Yes, who to a craft now to an accomplice. Kwabena.
Don't call me an accomplice.
Listen.
Call yourself.
Listen. Yes, Kwabena. Yes, who to a craft now to money for.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that what the MPs did are right.
Let's do this exercise quickly. On the basis say your politics now expensive is true. You have a serious point there. Omo mutifie complain no ano. Bejikodi eyo omo de. One could be a man, only a good politician, so they don't have any right to complain. But but the question no anything say. So my father don't say me the MP. I name the obligations. A womb Ansah na me ba. Nasa me bedru ya me say me who obligations need the me the bed than a bribe to sacrifice a whole political party's interest
and the national interest.
Is that right?
Kwabena, a car, okay. Me and I'm say I want to be a member of parliament. Me say me son of mine.
But over now the intrigues.
No, a lot of people don't know.
Hey.
Kwabena, a lot of people don't know. Oh, a lot of people they come into the politics. I know who they talk to the members of parliament. They will tell you, say, if they knew this is how it was.
Then they should not go again.
That is why I'm saying
you can put him say
listen. You see.
You're telling me, but they're okay. No, I go so omo oti America. No Afro Ghana. Abrochire den. Sorry,
Kwabena. On sorry, me saying.
I'm not saying.
Kwabena. On sorry, me saying. Kwabena. Some of the members of parliament sell their houses. Some of them take bank loans. Some of them are still paying debt.
For what? No, for the first time.
I'm not saying no. Listen. You're not understanding my point.
I'm very disappointed.
No. Listen. It's because you don't understand me. No, disagree with me. But no, don't be disappointed. No,
I disagree
because I'm disappointed. Allow me to make my point. The point I'm not trying to justify the actions of the members of parliament.
You are.
No.
What you are doing is
Listen. Allow me to make my point. Otherwise, you leave confusion in the minds of our listeners.
Okay.
I am not justifying their behavior. I am not. I am only saying, sir, we the citizens, we've lost the moral right to complain. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, even as they are wrong.
They are wrong. And I'm saying, okay.
No, you have a point now.
I'm not saying, sir, what they did is right. But I'm saying, we the citizens, because we are part of the problem, we've lost the moral right to complain.
You don't go and vote for a corrupt
politician and come back and complain.
Okay, anyway, listen,
well, Kwabena, I disagree in total. All color.
Yeah.
In total.
Yeah.
And I'm very disappointed. First of all, obi anyone ma odi tua koso obi so se be MP edi. MP adwuma ayade ba akopɛ. Yese nipa ko bi wo constituency bi mu. Omo pe nipa mo ada omo ano. Na wakomra se bedwam akɔhyɛ mmra ama saa nipa kuo no. Constituency ni ye wanyansafo pii wo ho. Ye wo sabi agimifo so pii wo ho. And now you have chosen to be the reason why constituency na was wonya leader. And now when you know mujidie, and now omakoto abata wachi. Se kojina ya name tieo. Anya se wo na wo de wo ho kwa akosi nipa ne so o. Omo se bejina ya name representative. Everything you do in parliament, it should reflect what the people who voted for you have caused you to do. It's not your private business. It's me say me no matter bribe. It was so quite bribe. It's bribe by human acquire the anna now manubium. It's nyasa baku kra ni.
No, but the other side say so meba said your can okosi my name.
Yes.
Now say me a bribe taker. See a bribe by you
Debbie. So first of all, MP Ben.
No,
the question I'm going to pose will tell you that Asma it's not a reality. MP Ben wa call constituency mama omo to abama ni nyina wa bribe omo.
But delegates don't better man your bribe omo.
Ah, na delegates a constituency. You see this
okay, you are talking about
just number of people.
Okay,
constituency ni na MP Ben wa bribe constituency for ni nyina so ko to abama. You see.
That's what I'm saying. Listo was not understanding the point I'm making. No, Listo, you interjected. You let me just interject quickly, just 1 minute. You see, Listo, who make up the delegate? Every political party. The process they say before you can represent the party on the ticket of any political party, you must go through the delegates.
Yeah.
Delegating your party for more constituency. You have to obey you almost that party now at the branch level. What when you Ghana for? It's not the same constituency that forms the delegates.
Okay, so on only so a party just a minute.
Yours is very narrowed. I'm expanding the debate.
Yes, let him expand it.
Yeah. For example, I'll give you a very typical example. It will change. Patrick Boama, Miami Patrick Boama, Baba Sadek Ekutuno. In that constituency, Patrick wins MP, John Mahama wins presidency. And the presidential elections in the Kosovo, if say a party for the to a bar and omoko to a party, and Patrick Boama MP.
So the dynamics.
And you see, when you are talking about constituency, we are MP because a whole constituency has elected you, not your party. Not foolish. It is there.
You go Obi or other party making a
people who bet me control my NDC ni. I didn't say I was skirt and blouse. It is hard discussion and found my table when we are going to rebuke and admonish them. Or tell them in their face. Me so speaking you so I've said it publicly. I have no hesitation to hide it.
So at this point,
I also disagree with you. Allow me that space.
I also disagree with you.
Which side do you?
No, I disagree with him when he says we should. The friend is saying the last point that he made.
What?
Which is?
I disagree with him one and the mention of the names.
Which name?
So Bobie this is
why?
Because you see, if we will be able to resolve this problem.
Hold on.
Kwabena.
Also why? I didn't. You go so far. I didn't need. Also, I didn't address. I didn't address what. No. Or some bosom. That we had to address why.
Kwabena. I disagree with any form of name mentioning, any finger pointing at this stage.
No, your individual with his opinion.
That's what I'm saying. I disagree.
You see,
because
you can disagree, but you can't stop him.
Yes, but the problem is bigger than the individuals at this stage.
You see,
problem
what's a bigger? Me, I get man.
No, listen, you are not looking at it.
What is your problem?
Parliament. My problem is no. You see,
what is your problem?
Is it Kwabena?
Oh no, as an individual say, this is what he is seeing. Also, there be.
And I disagree with you. I disagree.
One can agree. We
make our point. So no, disagree with you.
I disagree with
you after you are finished.
You disagree with me. I also disagree with you.
Allow me space. Mensa, allow me.
No. Listen. Don't mention anybody's name on this platform. Don't mention anybody's name on this platform. No. You see, no.
This is getting serious.
But the canker, no.
It's big.
No.
No.
It's serious, eh?
Mensa,
easy.
Mensa, let me tell you one.
Listen.
That meaning Mensa. You came here supporting them.
No, I'm not supporting them. I am not supporting them. No. Kwabena, you see.
Authentic grounds.
Kwabena, you see. Kwabena, you see.
Anyway, who they just allow me.
Just give me 1 minute. No. Kwabena, just 1 minute. Kwabena. Mama, I'm for say I'm supporting the MPs, which is not the case.
You only created that.
No. I am not supporting anybody.
No, you didn't support them.
Kwabena, General Secretary, Eddie Kofobi pictures, I disagree with him.
But I guess you're wrong.
It's not wrong.
So allow this to also do what's wrong because it's not wrong.
The problem, you see, there are more important bills coming in the house.
I don't care.
You see, these are the things.
Don't put the dagger on my neck. Don't go there.
Put me to ransom. You want me to put to ransom because I'll be put to ransom. You are using bills and whatever to put me to ransom.
On that one.
Please. Nobody is right. I have the floor.
I'm saying the problem is bigger.
Do I have the floor?
So I think this thing. No. Even our time. Unfortunately, our time is up. More fair to listen well. More fair. Hello, listen. Just a minute to answer. Just give me.
I will just run. I've said, my suspicion is Harry Nedusu. Now, Odin de Oriyemi.
What is your proof?
Thank
my
you.
proof is that he is my suspicion.
Thank you. Leslie, it's so sad. Top Choco. Also, sorry, Brian. Would you know it was just to see Top Choco. Almost floral tissues. Almost Papa Greenfield Scientific Bar Clinic. Omo Baba, your Mojuma. Said yes, or more a year. My main guy was a year Eclipse Collateral. Yamisha Mutabia Hair Bar Center. Your Tom Sonia Sorkra. Afe CD Bar Center. Quick credit for so. Yadomasi. Give us was ye and 7 dorsal and 7 year baby. And I send command production crew. Thank you so much, my resource personnel. And I feel so me team in Mediani Ansah. Thank you. I'm done. I'm out. Mame, Yanko.
Ebusua enanwumesia mo akwaba efi sharp herbs imbustable Mr. Osi police ni na dro yatina sese de enfasida e ma yenyankopon se odi ache yembiem na imbust die yaka ho asemo na chese ne ye se kai wo se edu papa wo benom na chese obia di ho adanse se edura wa sha ase a wonum idi anana nsen di ase difference aba woni padua nim eye imbustable Mr. eye police ni na dro no na nsen yare bebre ene ye boboso enya asam ketu akra na anu ye akra de etie kase bo ye se virus bia sa ba no so nya asam ketu a chese apie wo Ghana ha edi nipa ba akokora ekoro na sese no ye hwese ye bebo ye ho ban ye hohoro ye nsa ye shed nose mask ye hwese de bia ye bedi ye huni na enso so no se wan hwe ye na se virus ni bi ro ni padua ni mu a odo beto ananom ye mpe ne senti ene ye sinum imbustable mixture num police ni na dro no esan sa doctor fo mpanimfo nyina me ate ase se ni padua no se yare bam na betimi akontem ana se ade a ebo ye ho ban efiri nyarewa ho immune system no covid ba ye nyina ya te ho asem se immune system ye stronger enya de se wo benya bie ena omo immune system so ye strong no omunum imbustable mixture no eboa omum immune system no say strong more enti covid-19 no eboa pa manipa bebrede wo ho efiri sa covid no ho na sa amre so ye kanfo di ama obiem se yare bia na virus bia bewura ni padua ni mu no se imbust wo honum a onya anika e wo honum ni senti ni se imbustable mixture no beboa apagya nkwamo na ho ode ama na tumi agina na namo so yie pa se de be ye beboa wo na chese nipadua no yare bia entumi enimu akotena na se yare bia ntimi enyemoso ya number sa betimi afro ye 0540 71 01 13 0540 71 01 13 and 0246 20 84 96 0246 208496 said ya bo kokwa na se yedi kan ka chew dada se imbustable mixture no eboa immune system no emaninya ahoden no ena anwume fie sra wo se be ya nkwamo no betimi anya ahoden mapade biara danti hwe wadidie yie hwe wonum yie esan se nioma bebre ni edi ku enipadua ni mu nioma bebre ni enum ku enipadua ni mu ekofa o how ni nsunso bone pa de bre enipadua no afenso ye obi a won tan je wa home papa eno so timi kofa o how e de bre enipadua no na nese de wiase aye na wiase ni si kɔ n'animu nti no ma yedidie ne sabio ya na yenya ne sede ye pɛ no pintin bia da o menti de nsabe so bia na yedi ekoba sa na bo se carbohydrate ne dose woni padua ni mu eno so no ahwe na ekofa diabetes e de abra sugar no ekosoro no eno ne yakanfo imboost e de ama wo sesa wonum bia ekura saponis enti eboa control sugar level no e de ma wo se da be ya sugar no entimi nkosoro pi ne nkofa ohaw bi ana oyene bi emfa mre ni padua no sanso so na nipa bebre na omo cholesterol kosoro chese doctor aka kire omo cholesterol poso de etoda na ekosoro ni padua no anko hospital me anka nkire wa unhunu erunti empese be ebi kra so yobi a wonta anko hospital kra no akohu eti unum imbustable mixture na de bia be control no de ama wa ye kase mroso uni padua no timu se mo ayedu ama wontini mu asisi moja ne ntimi endi afusa ne ye wona nte kakra bia na wote su se ya no wabre wona ase na atata ya kanfo imbustable mixture de ama esan se ni padua no nkwamo ne nya hoden a yare bia ne ho ebetumi atena ni padua nim enti se sia wotie ye dia mesro bomoden na fa imbustable mixture eye posi ni na dro no fa ye wadro na emo a endi wakagina mu na yare bia etete wo no entumi mu a na tumi gye ho afiri sa nyarewa ni nyina emu ya numbers 0540 71 01 13 0540 71 01 13 and 0246 208496 0246 208496
na muya inankasa no tata nankasa no na medidi we na donu siminche a me ba be enum na me ti se omo ye yo advert of no na me no ma me fre na me kacha man santi se edro no de obi kasa nya e dro pa e dro masa e yen na mo jima onu kwampo na chi ni kwampo no na sebi me be masem nso no na enheda anya yi me tumo se me no be to am me to am nsam ko no me tumo se mani iti se me nya kakra bi ji mani am okay na se me tumo se edro no eboa me iti me kacha man santi se sa police ne dro no de wa o yare apo odi enu nantie en afi kwampo no wani ye yikra no etime ma wo sayati sa branche ma ondin pa eye etinu madase bi amidi akire police ni edro na me ma wonu no ko fodi ase ma ba fi mo ko fodi a de bi asem etinu edro eye pa obi anka no ko tobi ma se wan pese de kache no na ma santi me edro ni ye me fe me ko woni me tu twa santro no to masa wo fe da ye de na menya wo so ade ai mwani na be ka already so eye edro no ye me na me cho me si edro no ye edro no dudu sese saa no nyina no afi season mu eti do no de fada eye adasedi a we de no wo amma me kapra me nimu wo ni me ifirikofo dia ena nya kofo dia so na mo ye adu no but me to amato amenu ma de ma ho wo a eboa me ena me ka mama nsan ne yeti se wo ya re no bi unu be to amienu ekono a wo obedi ho dance ye adasedi a me de pese me kati a no
egu na me fi wadi dance ya fa busu no eye
papa imbustable Mr. ne de ho adanse ne de bebre ye kase ye bo aye be bossa amade achi wutie ye papa na wo se chese ni nipadua no yade na etiti ni omno tu se difference abani nipadua nim ni kotodwa na ye ne ye ni mu ana ye dududu ni nyina no ekọ wo se ni kotodwa ne de ni eno nko ane number 1 immune system support enti no ura ba bia na wanya bia wo de sa koso na ko wanim wo benya bi wo honom herbal shop appliances chemical shop bia no